Yay for better lighting!
CTKaraoke, the gaming channel.
Yeah, I just got a light post from the basement, which I didn't even know was even there. And somehow it's improved on Dance Central and so many other videos I was doing. Who knew an external light just like as simple as that would bring that much improvement to my videos. Hey guys, it is Monday vlogging day. I'm CTK or Corey, you can call me by either. And this week I'm gonna talk about how to be a better YouTuber, how to get started on YouTube, because a lot of people ask me this question over and over and over and over again. So I wanna just have an overall video on this because I feel like I could literally make this as a two-parter or even eight-parter because there's so many things you can improve on YouTube, but we're just gonna talk about the basics today. The first thing you need to have is a goal or a structure, because this is the thing that a lot of newcomers fail at. I've had people come up to me, lots of people, telling me, I wanna start a YouTube channel. Great, what is it about? I want to do makeup and gaming and tutorials and advice and this and this and this and this, but there's no structure. If I'm a brand new viewer and I don't know anything about your channel, why am I going to follow you? You haven't done anything to show yourself off, which is why you need to take the time, at least try to think of a paragraph in mind when you're talking to people when they ask, what is your YouTube channel about? You need to be able to have that ready so when people go to your channel, they'll know what to expect. Because don't get me wrong, I do it too. I have a variety of content, but people know that when they're subscribing to me. They're subscribing to something I'm doing. So they know overall that I'm doing it. If you wear yourself out thin too quickly by posting all these things about things you're going to do instead of actually getting them done, then people are not gonna follow you. This one can be improved on to try to be entertaining, which is different for everyone, because I get it. I'm talking on a camera, sometimes it gets awkward, sometimes it feels weird to say things like I can go on and on, but I know I can't, because what if I get judged in the wrong way? The best way to handle this is by just picking up your camera or picking up any phone, your phone or whatever, anything that has a camera, and just leaving it and just record. Just do it, because when you see that you're getting it done, you won't be entertaining at first. You may be entertaining at first. You won't know how it's going to be unless you make that first attempt to do it. This one you kind of work based on your own schedule, but you need to be able to post consistently. And I'm not talking like post 8 times a day. I'm talking like post maybe once a day and it's at a certain time, because when people know it's at a certain time, they're likely to follow it better than a video that's gonna go up at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's been times where people will send me YouTube channels and they're posting like 40, 50 videos in one day. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch any of that, because you are literally just putting quantity over quality, and therefore not paying attention to your view count, your subscriber rate. You're not paying attention, so you're just kind of putting out videos. This one is very important. Make sure your titles, description, and tags are as accurate to the video as possible. This is done because in the metadata and the search engine, Google needs to know where the video stands. They used to take this as a ranking because it allowed them to find videos easier, but at this point they don't care anymore. They pretty much stopped that. So, but it's still very important too, because YouTube sometimes will put your video, if it's a brand new video and it shows up on the search bar, they'll be nice and they'll put it at like one of the first pages so that people can visit it if they ever decide to search that particular video. With titles, it's very hard. Like for me, with the rhythm games, obviously I can't put every single song or every single thing in that little 100 character bar, but I try to make sure it's as accurate as to what's going on. For example, if there's a difficulty, I have to mention that. If there's an FC or not, I have to mention that. If it's 5 stars, if it's a song, the song title is important. If it's the game, I have to mention the game, because then nobody can find it. The description is very easy. Literally just mention what your video is about. It only takes a couple of sentences. It's very easy to just say, this week I'm talking about blah, 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 blah. Don't be afraid to post on social media. This is another thing people are very much afraid of. They're afraid of telling their friends. They're afraid of telling family that they have a YouTube channel because then people won't visit it. But here's the thing. If nobody's visiting it right now, they're not going to visit it because they don't know about it. You have to be out there. You have to be ongoing, active in different platforms in order to get your name out there. For example, I'm gonna use this as a pre-social media example. I used to hate social media. I hated Facebook, Twitter. I didn't have any of them. I have them now because it's just as important for my YouTube channel, because I'm posting on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, sometimes on Steam if I can. But for the most part, I have to be on point every single time, making sure that every single week I'm telling people this is what's out, this is the content that's being released every week. Luckily, there are ways to handle this if you're stressed about it. One site I recommend is Buffer. They let you plan Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus posts ahead of time. So if you have videos that you want to put up but you don't want to like spam it, you can just pre-plan it all on that site. There's also Latergram, which I use for Instagram. That one's kind of one flaw is that you have to have your phone nearby, because the second you're about to put your video up or like your picture up, you have to be on your phone for Instagram to do that. So it just kind of like copy pastes everything, so it goes to your phone and then it just goes straight to the Instagram. The last one I could give is get more involved with collabs. Collabs are the best thing you can do. People want to see other people on screen. They like being interactive. That's the thing about YouTube. Everyone is interactive. When you're speaking, when I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to hundreds of you. I'm speaking to so many people, and each of you feel interactive with me when you post in the comments, when you like something, when you're actively involved. The best way to get collabs going is just be assertive. Say in the comments, like for one video, hey, just saw your video, I really like what you're putting there. Any chance we could collab soon? Simple as that. And that's it for today. I think I gave enough tips on YouTube, so please take those into consideration. If you want more suggestions, 2 YouTube channels I can easily recommend is Savvy Sexy Social. Amy is very much on point. She's very like no BS. She gets right down to the root of what YouTubers need to do and how to do it right. And another one is Video Creators. Tim Schmoyer, I've been following him now for a good 3 years, and he is full YouTube certified, so he will help you out in every single way for every type of YouTube problem you could possibly think of. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and take my advice into consideration. If you have more advice and you want me to do more videos, please give this a like or leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear more suggestions. I will see you guys next week with a different vlog.